Hello everybody and welcome back to the Adventures in Collecting YouTube channel, where we take a closer look at the toys we talk about on the show. And today we are diving back into the world of Star Wars The Vintage Collection with the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Hasbro Pulse Vintage Collection Krrsantan. So Krrsantan is of course available for pre-order in his normal deluxe edition on places like Amazon and Target, or actually no, excuse me, Amazon. But for San Diego Comic-Con, we got an exclusive version of Krrsantan here that comes with some exclusive accessories, as well as an exclusive portrait of an angry, yelling face there. So yes, you can eat here. He can look like he's actually eating his Melu run now. So the packaging here, as is kind of usually the case with the exclusives, really nice presentation of the figure and the accessories. We are still in the world of plastic-free packaging here, so we could see he's got his blades, his various blasters, and then a little package of additional exclusives there, so or accessories there. So really nice presentation of Krrsantan here. But let's get this guy into the light box and take a closer look at Star Wars The Vintage Collection Krrsantan San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Let's go. So there you have it, folks. There is Krrsantan out of his package. This figure is really cool. We have all the new articulation, the barbell hips on and the rocker ankles on the Vintage Collection here. He's hefty. I love that he's got swappable hands, tons of effects. That yelling expression is just perfect. The other one that's coming out, the other edition of him, is a more stoic face. It really just kind of pick your poison here, whether you want the yelling face or maybe you want both. But as you can see, he is significantly larger than Chewbacca, but he is shorter, just a hair shorter. If you put them back to back here, you can see they're almost the same height, but he does come in just a hair shorter. And then of course, as he is from the Book of Boba Fett, he looks great standing next to Boba Fett, as you saw there in the light box. But the thing that I'm most excited about is to finally pair up these two from the comics, Dr. Aphra and Krrsantan. One hell of a duo there. So really excited to finally have the two of them together. This was an awesome exclusive release and a really cool way to get Krrsantan in people's hands sooner rather than later. And with Ahsoka coming back on TV next week, happening in that same timeline and adjacency to Book of Boba Fett, hey, you never know, maybe Krrsantan will show up and help Ahsoka and the Rebels crew out, the Ghost crew. So very excited. Speaking of the Vintage Collection and the Ghost crew, definitely take a look at HasbroPulse.com and take a look at that Vintage Collection Ghost HasLab, that project. You can back it now through September, and also stay tuned to the podcast, because at the end of the month, if you're watching this as it's new, on August 28th, we'll have an interview up with Hasbro Vintage Collection designer Emily Camelope. So very excited to have her on the show, and super excited to have Krrsantan in the collection. So as always, let us know below. Who do you want to see in the Vintage Collection? There are lots of blind spots and characters that have not been made yet, so definitely leave us a comment below. Who do you want to see come to the Vintage Collection? While you're leaving us a comment down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button, so that way you don't miss it when we post new videos. While you're liking and subscribing to things, make sure you follow us here at AIC_podcast on Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, right here, where we're constantly posting toy news, deals, availability, anything and everything that we think would help out the community. And then, of course, the podcast. So Adventures in Collecting, you can find us wherever you find podcasts. Simply search for Adventures in Collecting or hit that link in the description below, which will take you to our website, and you can find links to all of the things that I just mentioned. And as always, I am not gonna do a Wookie impression. Okay, maybe I am. Until next time.